It was supposed to be just another night on Ringo Starr's fall tour, a chance for fans to experience decades of music and legacy. The anticipation for his concert in Philadelphia at the TD Pavilion was palpable, with fans eagerly clutching their tickets, excited for the legendary drummer to take the stage. At 85, Ringo had been performing non-stop, showing no signs of slowing down. Yet just hours before the concert, the unthinkable happened. Ringo announced that the show was canceled due to an unexpected health issue. Social media quickly lit up, and fans struggled to process the news. This wasn't just any performer postponing a show, it was Ringo Starr, a man who had become a symbol of boundless energy and optimism. His sudden announcement left fans anxious, trying to understand the reasons behind such a decision. A normal lead-up to the show. In the days leading up to the Philadelphia concert, everything had seemed to be running smoothly. The fall tour, which began on September 7, 2024 in San Diego, had been a success, with 10 shows already under their belt. Fans were delighted, singing along to classic Beatles songs and Ringo's solo hits. The atmosphere backstage was light, and Ringo seemed to be in his usual good spirits. But on the morning of September 24th, something felt different. Subtle signs of fatigue started showing. A quieter voice, a slower walk, and less of the infectious energy that fans were used to seeing. Initially, it seemed like a minor cold that Ringo could power through, but as the day wore on, it became clear that something more serious was at play. Ringo's usual vivacity appeared subdued, and those closest to him grew concerned. The decision to cancel, health over performance. As the day progressed, Ringo consulted with his medical team. The advice he received was clear. Performing could worsen his condition, and at his age, even a mild illness could have serious consequences. For someone who had been on the road for decades, canceling a show wasn't just about missing a night of music, it was a major decision. It would disappoint thousands of fans who had been eagerly waiting for the concert, many of whom had traveled great distances. But Ringo, with his typical wisdom, chose to prioritize his health. The cancellation wasn't made lightly. By mid-afternoon, the official announcement came through. Not only was the Philadelphia concert canceled, but also the upcoming show in New York City at Radio City Music Hall. The gravity of the situation was felt by everyone involved, but Ringo's decision was one rooted in responsibility and self-care. Fans respond to the unexpected news. When the announcement came, fans were left to grapple with a flood of emotions. Many were already at the venue, brimming with excitement, only to hear the heartbreaking news just hours before the show. Some voiced frustration online, with one fan writing, "4 hours before the show? That's impossible." The frustration was understandable, as so many had rearranged their schedules to be there. Yet, as the hours passed, a wave of empathy quickly followed. Fans flooded social media with messages of support for Ringo, understanding that health must come first, especially for someone who had given so much of himself over the years. Disappointment was mixed with compassion, highlighting the deep bond between Ringo and his audience. It wasn't just a fan base, it was a community that shared in his legacy. Looking ahead, the spring 2025 tour. Despite the setback, Ringo Starr's journey continues. Plans are already underway for a spring 2025 tour carefully designed with his health in mind. The upcoming schedule includes residency-style shows in Las Vegas, followed by stops in California, Mexico, and Texas. This approach allows for longer breaks between shows, ensuring that Ringo has ample time to rest and recover. The decision to structure the tour this way shows a thoughtful balance between his passion for performing and the need for self-care. Fans can look forward to these performances with excitement, knowing that Ringo's well-being is a top priority, and that the shows will continue in a way that ensures both his health and their enjoyment. A new album, Look Up. Alongside his tour, Ringo has been working on a new album titled Look Up, his first full-length record since 2019. This album marks a special milestone. It's his first country album in over 50 years. The project began as a collaboration with producer T-Bone Burnett in 2022. Initially intended to be a single track, but it evolved into a full 9-track album. The songs blend Ringo's signature style with fresh, creative energy, proving that age has not dulled his passion for music. Fans can look forward to a special performance at Nashville's Ryman Auditorium on January 14th and 15th, 2025, where Ringo will debut the album. This new chapter in his career is a symbol of resilience, creativity, and a refusal to let age define what's possible. Ringo Starr's legacy of resilience. Ringo Starr's legacy is built on more than his music. It's about his commitment to resilience, adaptability, and authenticity. Throughout his career, he has faced personal challenges and public scrutiny, but his focus has always been on the music, the fans, and the joy of creation. From the Beatles to his solo projects, Ringo has balanced timeless classics with fresh explorations, never losing sight of what made him beloved. His decision to take a pause, focus on health, and continue to create shows that true resilience lies not in avoiding challenges, but in facing them with grace, wisdom, and strength. Fans have always admired Ringo for his authenticity, and this latest chapter of his career continues to reflect that. Creativity without limits. Despite setbacks, Ringo Starr remains an unstoppable force of creativity. His upcoming album, planned tour, and continued dedication to his fans reflect an understanding that passion doesn't fade, it evolves. His decision to take a step back and focus on health shows a deep respect for both his audience and himself. By balancing self-care with creativity, Ringo demonstrates a sustainable approach to music that will continue to inspire for years to come. His journey proves that even the most challenging moments can lead to new and meaningful directions, keeping the rhythm of his legacy alive. Looking ahead with hope. As fans eagerly await his return, Ringo Starr's journey is a reminder of the importance of balance, health, and passion. His story encourages us all to approach life with the same optimism, creativity, and care that he has. Ringo's temporary pause in his performances is just a moment in a career that continues to inspire, and fans can look forward to the new chapters he is writing, both in music and in life. A life well lived. In the end, Ringo Starr's legacy is not just about albums or performances, it's about the wisdom to care for oneself, the courage to adapt, and the grace to keep creating joy for others. His story reassures us that setbacks are temporary and that the music, like life itself, continues, vibrant and inspiring as long as we choose to keep moving forward.